Israel Adesanya fights on pay-per-view for the first time on Saturday night, guys, at UFC 230. Will he have a breakout performance against Derek Brunson? Yes or no? Let me kind of define in my words what I think a breakout performance is. A beating. A finish.
Oh.
I think that's what they mean. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, so, I mean, unless it's a barn burner of a fight, he looks great. Even he shows some offensive wrestling that we didn't know he had, but takes the loss. All right, I guess if you want to define it that way. But I think what they mean is a win and maybe a great post-fight speech, and maybe he's in the talk for title contention. What do you think, Goes?
Well, I personally thought his breakout performance was against Brad Tavares. That's a tough fighter, but it was on a tough finale card. This is a pay-per-view, so I could see how he could even take another step. As I mentioned earlier in the show, I think he's still improving, and I think we're going to see even another jump out of him. He's great on the mic, so if they give him that mic, I think he's going to say some really wonderful things. So, yes, I believe this will be a breakout performance for him.
I'm going to go with no, because I think Derek Brunson's a tough out. There's a chance he could lose the fight, but if he wins, I don't think it'll be a shiny performance. I think it'll be one where he struggles in and then comes back and maybe gets the win. Or maybe he's looking great and then Brunson has a moment and then he comes back and gets the win. What I'm saying is he will be tested. It'll be a win. He'll probably give a ton of respect to Derek Brunson, but I don't think it'll be anything that can outdo Jacare and Weidman and put them in title contention yet.
Okay.
Dan Tom.
This is tough for me. I'm actually in the process of writing this one right now, so I will give myself that caveat because as the time you're probably seeing this video is produced, there will be my in-depth breakdown as I usually do in MMA Junkie, so you'll be able to get all my thoughts there. But as far as this one, this is a tricky one. I am siding with Adesanya. I will tip my hat there. It's not outside the realms for him getting a finish. He's only been a decision twice, but those decisions came recently against top level. Now, that was more impressive to me because going in there showing that you can, almost like out-savvy and out-veteran fighters that are more veteran than you, that's way more impressive to me. I could see one of those, and even though those are impressive to me, the average fan would not consider that a breakout. So I could still see Adesanya winning this, but not necessarily getting what some people would consider a breakout performance, though. He's got to get some rub on the card. So there's a lot of weird caveats going back and forth. Just to play devil's advocate, maybe I'll side with George here, and I will say no, even though I'm actually siding with Adesanya to win the fight.
72% said yes, so they were on Goze's side.
Okay.
28% are on Dan and my side. They said no.
You guys are going to be so sorry.
You think he's going to really, really put it on Brunson, huh?
Nah, Brunson's tough.
Brunson's
But
tough,
I
yeah.
think he will.
Okay. What helps these guys a lot is 230 is in New York. And I think those cars just have a little extra shine.
It's true.
So it's just up to these guys to go out there and do their thing. Look, if Brunson can't get the guy down, then I think it's just you might as well put the clock up there. It's just a countdown. At some point, I think Adesanya can probably light him up. But I do believe Brunson will have a little bit of success. I think Brunson's learned from some of those prior tribulations that Adesanya hasn't gotten to yet because he's just been so outstanding. But there you have it. There's today's daily debate brought to you by the MMA Junkie Radio team.